Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a quick wig tutorial for you guys. I'm going to show you guys how I install my U-part wig with no heat and in under 10 minutes. So if you want to see how I got this hair slayed like this, keep on watching.
Ryan Little.
Okay, you guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is pat out our leave out space. Now your leave out space is basically just where your hair is going to show throughout the wig. When you're doing this, don't worry about how straight your lines are. Nobody's going to see them. It's okay if your lines are crooked. Okay, mine were not straight either. Now when you're doing this, bear in mind that people have different fullness of hair. My hair tends to be very full at the top, so I don't need that much hair, but do what's comfortable for you. Nobody knows your hair better than you. So just go ahead, section that part out and keep it out of the way so that you don't mix it up. Okay, so we're going to move on to the sides of our heads. Like I said before, people's hair density, is it called hair density? It varies from person to person. So you usually know how much hair you're going to need to cover your wig. I find that if I use my ear as a marking guide or as a measuring guide, it usually gives me just enough hair to cover up my wigs. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using the edge of my ear to measure how much hair I need. Section those parts off so I don't accidentally braid them into anything and they just stay out of my way because nobody has time. So next thing you're going to do is braid all that excess hair down. Now, if you are not good with braiding or you don't have the time, you're in a rush or whatever the case may be, feel free to tie your hair down in a low bun, gel it down, just make sure it lays down flat. But for me, I find that when I braid my hair, I'm able to carry the wig for a longer duration of time, maybe 2 or 3 days. So I'm just going to go in with some big braids. I was not in the mood to sit down and braid this hair today, so I was just doing whatever. Now, if you are tender-headed like I am, clearly you can see my scalp is already red. Try as much as possible to get your braids neat, but then keep them loose at the same time. This way you're not putting too much pressure on your head because remember, the wig has a lot of clips in it, so it's very easy to put too much pressure on your head and give yourself a headache. So keep your braids simple, loose, but neat at the same time. And again, don't stress too much about how neat the braids look or the cornrows look. Nobody's going to see them. They're going to be under a wig, so don't worry. Alright, so now for the wig. First thing you're going to do is unsnap all your clips. I use snap clips for the top of my wig and I use regular combs for the bottom of my wig. I usually like to install my wig starting from the middle because I find that the middle helps me position the two edges of my wig, if that makes sense. So that's how I get my wig into position. Easy peasy, nothing too complicated. So I'm just going to adjust all my clips. Remember to snap them back into position and then attach your combs at the bottom because we want this wig to be secure, honey. It is not going anywhere. Now you're just going to start to blend in your hair with the wig. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and blend my hair in with my wig. Use whatever you have at your disposal, whatever you feel comfortable blending your hair with, and do that. In my case, I was going for a center part, so I parted my hair that way. But if you do not want a center part, if you don't want to have any part at all, it's perfectly fine. Just position your leave out to the style that is comfortable for you. For my center part, I usually like to take a small section out of the back and just to make sure that I have covered everything in the back of my hair before making my actual part. So that's what I'm just doing here. The next thing I'm going to do is define my parts, my struggle parts, because today was just off. But either way, we made it work. Now, so I'm just going to go in with all my combs and everything to get my hair blended in. Like I said, use whatever you feel comfortable with. You don't have to use the exact same things I was using. I'm going to go in with my wax stick to tame any flyaways. Remember, we're not using heat, so that means that we need everything we can use at our disposal. Now go ahead and do your edges, because if you don't do your edges, what are you doing? Okay, edges have to be done. Use your toothbrush, because if you don't use your toothbrush, you haven't done anything. Okay, you haven't done anything. I don't care. Go ahead and get those edges together. Slay that, baby. Yes, look at that. Look at that. All right, so after I get my edges done, I'm just going to go ahead and blend some more. Use this thing. It's called a Denman brush, I believe. It's very, very good. It will really, really help you. And then go ahead and set your wig. Okay, when I say set your wig, just make sure you tie everything into place for about 5 minutes. Make it really, really tight. Okay, it's uncomfortable, but then it gets the job done. If you have a hair dryer, you can use that to, dry your gel down, dry your edge control down, whatever you need to do. But this step is really, really important. It makes sure that everybody is sitting in position. Now, can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, you guys, that's pretty much it. Everything is done. Super easy, super quick, and slay to the gods. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.